Hello folks, welcome to KU Goechala. My name is Ramon Dharmrajan and I am at this beautiful terrace of my apartment because my wonderful cameraman said that this topic requires us to be outdoors, and I thank him for it because it's nice and windy out here, and it really reminds me of how beautiful the outdoors are, and that's something I'm here to talk to you about. I recently had the good fortune to be at Kashmir just less than 2 weeks back. I did a trek there with India Hikes, which is an amazing organization, by the way. I did the Kashmir Great Lakes trek, which was a 1 week, 6 days trek at Kashmir. We crossed through 3 passes, 7 valleys, 6 beautiful lakes, and this is my 5th Himalayan trek, and I just want to share with you. And so right after the trek, I opened my first Instagram page. So I was someone who was really social media averse, wanted to keep social media out of my life, but then I thought, come on, this experience has to be shared with people. So I came back from the trek. Right as soon as I got network, I opened Instagram page, uploaded a few nice photos, and thought, okay, fine, I think it's time that I opened up about these trekking experiences. And since then, I've been telling all my students about these experiences, and I have this beautiful opportunity to share it with you also. Now, if you type trekking on YouTube, you will find a bunch of videos, many of them by many YouTubers, by India Hikes also. There's a wonderful TED talk by Rajan who speaks about the benefits of trekking and how trekking has changed people. And over here, I like to share my own personal story of how trekking has influenced me and how it might or definitely will influence you. So the first thing straight off the bat is fitness. I was someone, full confession, I was the one in school who would bunk the PT periods to sit in class. So I was not a sports person. I was not an athletic person. Now when I tell my friends that, hey, I'm running 5 kilometers a day, the look in their eyes is just unbelievable. Well, rather believable for me. But I was someone who was far away from fitness. I couldn't run. I couldn't do anything. I had a belly at the age of 22. It was horrible. My situation was horrible. And then my cousin took me on a first trek in Munnar. Second trek rather. First trek was back in 2012 in Wayanad. My second trek was in Munnar. I went there and had this amazing experience. And then 1 year later in 2018, I did my first Himalayan trek, which was Sandakphu in West Bengal. So this trek borders West Bengal and Nepal, and you get the most stunning view of Kanchenjunga, Mount Kanchenjunga, the 3rd highest mountain in the world, highest mountain in India. You see Mount Kanchenjunga in a sleeping Buddha position, and you get this amazing view where up ahead straight you have Kanchenjunga in sleeping position. On this side you see Mount Everest, far away, but you can see Mount Everest with Mount Makalu and Lhotse. And over here you have the sunrise. So you have this 3D view. You don't know where to look. On the summit day, you don't know where to look. Amazing views. And it was amazing trek, Sandakphu, beautiful trek. And I struggled. It's a fairly moderate to difficult trek, and I struggled. And as I walked, I felt, oh my God, I want this experience every day. More than the view, it was the experience of actually walking on the trail, the exertion that you put your body through, the endurance test, and the satisfaction you get that I did it. I climbed Sandakphu. That satisfaction is just something else. And I said, I want that. And since then, I started my workout routine. I did a few more treks. And it was during the lockdown where I got my cycle and got rigorously into this workout regimen. And then in April, I did a very tough trek called Goechala in Sikkim. By then I was really fit, and after Goechala, I improved upon my fitness and did KGL. And the biggest takeaway from all my treks, after every trek, the resolution to get fitter, get stronger, get faster has grown, and that has changed my life so well, because with fitness, with my physical fitness, my mental health improved, my situation improved a lot. Fitness has been the biggest thing. Weight loss has been the biggest thing out of this whole journey. Trekking has been a kind of a spiritual journey for me, because one of my co-trekkers, and this rings in my head, he told me that this is the best place to meditate, because as you walk, that's the best place to meditate. I remember this very profound thing that my trek leader told me during this Kashmir Great Lakes trek, and he said that don't breathe according to your pace, walk according to your breath. And that's something I've tried to apply in my life. So there's a rhythm to your breath, there's a pattern, there's an energy level, and every day I function according to the rhythm of my breath, according to how my energy level functions, according to my pattern. That's how I function. That's how you trek. Because if you are energetic, you can jog. But if you're mellow, if your breathing is kind of paced, then you want to just, tone down, step down a bit. And that's basically meditation, where you align yourself to your inner energy. That's nice. It's beautiful. The views are spectacular. There is beauty so I feel there are three things that you can never stop looking at. Three things that you can never stop looking at. One is the oceans, two is the mountains, and three is Mohanlal. It's, I think, my personal thing. But the mountains, you can never stop looking at them. It's just beauty unbounded. It's the Himalayas, the biggest mountain range in the world. To see Mount Annapurna, to see Kanchenjunga, and all those Harmukh, Nanga Parvat, all those magnificent mountains. Trekking has helped me overcome my social anxiety a lot. Because when I go on that trek, I most probably go alone. And there are these other 14 people who are complete strangers to me. And we kind of hit it off. Some people I talk to, some people I might not like, but most people, almost rather in the previous few treks I get along, everyone, I loved them. The beautiful people, getting to talk to them was a great experience. And you get people from different walks of life, from different parts of the country, who are together in that mountain, sharing their experiences, sharing their feelings, sharing their gratitude in life. It's beautiful, it's magnificent, it's blissful. The biggest takeaway I had from this recent trek, so there was this patch of boulders. That's a little difficult to walk because you don't get your proper footing. It's a difficult patch to walk. And we had a long boulder pass. And it is something our guide, Kashmiri guide, told us. Don't think about the end. Don't think about that end over there. Think about this next step. Just think about the next step you have to take, and the next step after that, and the next step after that. And that's your destination. And just think about the next step. And this is something I tell my students also when they study. Don't think about, 8 subjects, 20 chapters, so many problems. Don't think about that. Think about the very next thing. That's all you have to think about. And I realized that after the trek, I'm left with so much energy, because this constant thought, oh my God, 10% done, 12% done, 14% done, 15% done, is not bothering my head. I'm only thinking about the next step, and I'm just going with it. And that leaves me with so much mental energy. And out in the mountains, in the wind, the chirping of the birds, the gurgling of the water, the beautiful scenery, the mules and the horses and the sheep. It's an experience, guys. Go trekking. India Hikes is one of the recommended. That's something I trek, but there are a bunch of other trekking sites. Go ahead, YouTube, Google, search the cost, book the tickets, and go trekking. It's a blissful experience. There are a bunch of treks. If you're from Kerala or from South India, there are a bunch of treks in the Sahyadris, the Western Ghats, that you can do. Beautiful treks. Or definitely the Himalayas are always there. Amazing treks. Highly recommend that you get yourself in shape and go out in the mountains. It's a once. There's nothing like that. It's amazing, guys.